Today I'm taking a look at sugar consumption and its impact on headaches and migraines, because when we get a blood sugar drop, it is far more likely, if we have a tendency to those symptoms, that they will come on. And I'll explain now why that is. So we've already said yesterday that your nervous system is fueled by glucose. That's what keeps all of those messages running up and down and around the brain and body. And so what happens is that your brain and your nervous system will get priority for glucose from the body. And so if we don't have enough because there's been a blood sugar drop, what happens is that the blood vessels up to the brain will be expanded by an increased blood volume, because if you've got more blood volume going up to the brain, then you've got more glucose available in that increased blood volume. Now, unfortunately, you've got some localized vasodilation then with those expanded blood vessels, and that starts to put pressure on the nerve endings, and that causes irritation and discomfort, which is what contributes to the pain of a headache. Now, if that happens often and your nerve tissue is constantly being crushed by expanded blood vessels, then it becomes quite oversensitized, and you're someone who will be far more likely to get regular headaches, regular migraines, because there's that underlying discomfort there already. Now, what's common with low blood sugar drops or hypoglycemia, and what people can find is that they need to eat regularly. They will find themselves craving something sugary when the body is letting them know that the blood sugar's dropping, and they move a very gingerly balanced game between one snack or meal to the next one, and depending whether that is sugar fueled may depend whether or not they actually then get quite a big blood sugar drop and move into a headache or migraine. Now, the thing is that it only takes quite a small blood sugar drop, about 5% deficiency to the nervous system, to contribute to a headache or migraine. And that deficiency of glucose to the nervous system is known as neuroglycopenia. So just looking at some other symptoms, and one of the symptoms that can come on is nausea, and that's partly caused by the effects of the nervous system. You have a huge solar plexus, nerve plexus, that controls the digestive system and the lungs, and that can be affected when the nervous system glucose goes down and contribute to nausea and other digestive symptoms like diarrhea and colic pain. And also we can have more effects around the visual system because of the pressure on the visual cortex and all the nerve endings there. We can get sensitivity to light, photophobia, and we can get blurred vision, where the vision will just go in one eye perhaps. And we can also get that with that blood sugar drop, of course, feeling of huge fatigue and tiredness, because it's almost like somebody's pulled the plug, which of course they have, because the fuel that we're running on has gone down. We can feel that dizziness or faintness that I've mentioned already, because of the effect on the kidneys and the loss of electrolytes, and resulting effect on blood pressure. And that can contribute to water retention as well, because when we lose potassium, magnesium and calcium from the kidneys when we eat sugar, unfortunately the increase or imbalance in the amount of sodium can contribute to water retention, because sodium will hold on to water. The emotional changes I already mentioned yesterday as well, if you'd like to look at those slides. And if you'd like any help, with any of this, then please drop me a message.